What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I've got a pretty exciting one. I know that I say that every video, but this one I feel like is actually pretty exciting. I'm going to be going over my first ever computer science project on the channel, and that was to make a stock trading bot. It's more of a screener than a bot, I would say, but YouTube tends to prefer stock trading bots, so I kind of did like clickbait a little bit there, so I'm sorry for misleading you guys, but I got to get the views. But let me explain real quick the backstory, and then we can get into the video. So for the end of the semester, last semester, I had a final project that was due, and I ended up reading this book around that time, The Intelligent Investor by Ben Graham. This book was insanely good, and in this book, he lists certain criteria that he puts through every stock, and if they don't meet that criteria, then he doesn't invest. So me being an absolute moron, I said, hey, why don't I just build a program that filters through every stock and, kind of spits out the best ones for me. So that's what I did, and I parsed through every single stock listed on the NASDAQ. It's like 8,000 or something, some ridiculous number of stocks, and I scored them from 1 to 7, 7 being the best. And what I did was I invested in one share each of every stock that came out as a 7 out of 7, and we tracked it for about a month, and here we are. So I'm going to be sharing those results in the video. That's going to be towards the end, so make sure you stick around. But for the first part, we're going to go over exactly how the program works and all of its quirks and features, as Doug DeMuro would say. God, I probably just lost a sub there. Before I get started, though, I just want to ask you guys to smash the like button real quick. It really helps out with the channel, as well as the YouTube algorithm. So smash the like button, subscribe. With that being said, let's get into the video. So we're here at the setup, all right? I think this is the first time I've ever done this on the channel. So this is the program. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, it has like this simple button right here, and it'll show you it'll open the file location basically, and it'll show you the Excel sheet. So what happens is it goes through at the beginning of the program, it goes through this list right here. This is a downloaded list from the NASDAQ website. It's updated like every time you run it. It goes through this list, and it scrapes basically the stock tickers so we can look that up, and I used Yahoo Finance. So here's a weird thing. This screener doesn't work anymore. If I press start, it'll download like it's supposed to, but it did work for a couple months, and then Yahoo Finance updated their website, so now it gets like no information. As you can see, like, this is all the information it's supposed to get, and it does take forever. That's actually accurate. It takes about 2 days. The market cap there, it doesn't get any of the earnings. I think that's the current ratio. This is the current ratio. It's supposed to have assets and liabilities, and it's not even. It doesn't work. Okay, it just doesn't work. I tried to fix it, but it's hard to do it. I coded it in Java, and for you programming guys out there, you know that Java is like the worst thing to do this with. Python would probably be a lot easier, and I'm actually working on another bot that I might make a video about soon. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, we got a few runs here of the stocks, and as you can see by like the file size, some of these, like my first run, it only got to like C, I think. Letter C, and then it quit. It had an error and it couldn't go on, so I just had to like trial and error the whole time. But I think OMG might be the one where it got all the way to Z. It went to Z a couple of times, and this was like 2 or 3 months ago, but I didn't actually invest on my paper trading account until like a month ago. So yeah, this one got all the way to Z, and as you can see, like, there's still tons of information that lost all the way up. It did all right. It's not perfect. Like I said, I did this in Java. This is probably the worst programming language to do this in, and I was scraping from a website that has like dynamic tables, so I couldn't tell what I was scraping 100% of the time, so it might get something completely wrong. But yeah, we got our top stocks, okay? And we invested in them, and I'll show you guys that on my phone real quick. As you guys can see, we have $10,263, so we actually ended with a little bit more profit than I show on my sheet later. But we made about, this account started with $10,000 flat, but I didn't invest that much. I actually used only like half of my money, as you can see. And these are like all the buy orders, and you guys can see this was bought on July 13th. As of this video, it's August 21st. So a little bit over a month. I get it. Like, it was a month and a week, I think. So everything that I'm going to be telling you guys is based off of that. So just so you guys know, like, there was like over 60 or so stocks that I invested in, and it was all one share. Every single stock that I invested in was one share. So yeah. Okay, so here is a PDF with every stock that I invested in, and we have the buy price in one column, the current price right there, and then we have profit and loss, and then we've got like little indicators that you can see here. So right off the bat, you guys can tell I had a massive loser, and it only like $30. That was the biggest loss that I had. That was the biggest loss that I took in this month. Literally. The rest of them are pretty much like little greens. You guys can see like $16 there, $13 there, $14, $20, 11. So we had a lot more green stocks than we had red stocks. And that's going to bring me to my second PDF here. Does Ben still got it? You know, does he still evaluate stocks accurately? And I mean, I guess this is the data that I had. So this is the number of the stock, which there were 59 stocks. But yeah, this is every single stock. This is the number, like stock number one, we went up, we went positive about $5 or so. And then the next one we went up about $12. And then the next one we went down like maybe $1, you know? So this stock right here, number 7, was the worst. And I mean, as you guys can tell just by looking at this chart, there are way more positive stocks than negative stocks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 negative stocks out of 59, and then the rest are positive. So 45 out of 59 stocks made me money. So that's a 76% of these stocks that I invested in made me money through the Ben Graham stock screener. So that's pretty good. I would say that passes as, you know, it did pretty well. Back to the results. I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I invested. So in my account, I invested $4,748.74, so about $5K, and then we walked out with about $5K. So we made about like $250. So there were 39 days in between when we invested in all of these stocks and today. And if we divide 245.33 divided by 39, we get $6.29 a day that we've made on average from following my stock screener / bot thing. I don't know. That's not bad. $5.9% if you would have invested in the S&P 500, 5.99%. And then with our trading bot fund, that's what we'll call it. It probably, yep, it got us, man. It got us. Dang it, man. So yeah, you would have gained about 0.8% more if you would have invested in the S&P 500 from this date. We definitely didn't go negative, though, which is interesting. And I would say that Ben Graham indeed does still have it because all these stocks are really good stocks. I'm going to include a Dropbox link to all of these documents so you guys can check it out for yourself. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more content like this. I might also do a video like going in detail with what my program looks like. Just let me know if you guys want to see that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Smash like if you guys did, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.